Don't stop. Everything's gonna be alright. Jesus Christ will. Don't stop.
Hi everybody, my name is Leanne Alexander. I'm here with Elizabeth Lloyd. We are part of the team that brings the VBS to our churches every year, and we're so excited because we've heard so much incredible feedback about Truth Odyssey.
It's been fun.
Many churches like yours, you led Truth Odyssey in your church.
Yes.
We've heard just fantastic reports, good reports from you.
Awesome reports.
And so we are excited because now, believe it or not, it's already time to switch gears. We are in total planning mode for next year's VBS,
Yes.
which is, ta-da, the Faith
Faith
Race.
Race.
It's going to be amazing. You're going to love the energy behind this. The same great team that brought you Truth Odyssey. We've got a new exciting theme, and this video is all about unboxing the Faith Race, so you can see all the good stuff that's part of this year's curriculum. Okay, so are we ready?
Yeah, let's
All right,
go.
let's
Let's
just
dive
dig
into
in.
it.
Let's dig in.
Wait,
All right.
wait. The box is a toolbox.
That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
sorry, I had to
So it's a lot of fun because our theme is
It's
a derby theme.
Derby.
Yeah. Push cart derby.
Backyard.
Yeah.
Kids.
You're gonna love it. It's so
Awesome.
much fun. Okay, so let's get started. All right, tell us about what do we have here?
This is the director's guide. Now this is your go-to guide for getting started and all the information that you're going to need to pull this off, okay? And you're gonna do great. So this has things like, hold on, let me get there. This is your overview, okay? So this is gonna give you every day's title, the theme. It's gonna tell you what's going on in each rotation area of VBS. And it's just like a at a glance calendar or chart to tell you what's going on in each rotation.
Hey, this is in color this year.
Yes! We have color!
That
It's
looks
not just
awesome.
black and white. So this is exciting because you get to see everything in color.
That looks so much better. It's exciting. It
Yeah.
jumps off the page. It makes it easy to follow.
Yep.
Okay, so everything in there that you're going to need as a director to get the project
Yep.
up and off the
all
ground.
of your information, all the how-tos. This is kind of a jumping off point for every director.
Okay, very good. So next up,
This is the rally and race guide. This is your lesson guide. So everything that's happening in your big
We're
room.
all together,
So whatever,
yeah.
all of your lessons. So your introductory part of your lesson is going to happen in Rev Up Rally. It's when you're getting the kids excited, you're introducing them to the night's theme, you're introducing them to the characters, and getting them ready for the night. So you're getting them ready for the memory verse and all of that. And then after the Rev Up Rally, they go on their rotations and they go do their fun stuff, and then they come back for the Bible lesson. And so you have your Bible lesson and then your altar call, your closing, and every night is in this book.
perfect. All right, next up.
This is your Clubhouse Creations book, okay? And this is Clubhouse Creations
All your
was your
snackies.
snacks, your snacks and science, okay? So it's got full color. Your snacks is full color, so you can see what they look like. We've got 2 or 3 snacks per session. So day 1 has 2 snacks here.
So you could pick which one you think
Yeah.
is better for your group?
Yeah,
That's
if you've
good.
got a large group and you need to save some money, it's got some different options in there for you. And if you've got a small group and you can kind of spend some more money on the snacks,
out.
it's got a few more options for you on those.
Cool. All right.
Backyard games. These are our sports, our games, our activities that the kids can play together. This is so cool this year. We have 3 options, and each option is for large group, small group, or a medium-sized group.
Ah,
So
right here, huh?
yeah, it's got a little chart or a little
Icon there.
the icon there
Yeah.
for you, so you can see what would be ideal for your church, for your groups. A lot of people are saying, well, we have a large group. What do we do? A lot of these games are for smaller groups. We have the options in here for your different sizes.
And by the other token, we've heard from some churches, we've talked to some of you, and he said, I just don't know if we're big enough to do VBS. But our answer is,
Yes.
absolutely. Anybody can do VBS. You can, all of this material, which just pause and say, all of this material is scalable. And by that, I mean, just like with the games, you can pick the ones that fit your church, and you can consolidate and do the amount of activities, games, crafts, snacks that works
Yes.
with the staff you have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is really, these are just ideas. If you have something that you think is going to enhance or bring out, the theme that you can do better, by all means, do
Yeah.
it. These are just ideas, and they're all adaptable to the size of church you have, the size of group you have, and don't feel like you're too big or too small to do VBS.
Yeah.
Everything is adaptable.
Absolutely. Okay, what do we got here?
Go Garage. These are our crafts, and these are some fun crafts, okay? So every day you're going to build something that applies to the theme. For instance, day one, we have goggles. So the kids can wear their goggles as they're making their derby car. And this is all a throwback, kind of when the kids used to make derby cars in their backyards with their parents' tools in the garages, and then they would have races throughout the neighborhood. So this is so much fun. It's kind of like a throwback theme, and it's a lot of fun. We've got a helmet, we've got goggles, we've got a toolbox that they can make. And on the backs of these books has kind of an overview of the week, and we put on there the different crafts they're going to make. So if you want to just glance at those to see what kinds of things you'll be doing, it's on the back.
Perfect. Decor guide.
Decor guide. Okay, you're going to transform your stage into a backyard. We've got a garage.
Oh, that's cool.
We've got a clubhouse that the kids are going to build. We've got a derby car.
Yeah,
We've got a doghouse
The
for
works.
Fido
Yeah.
and a fence. All kinds of fun things. Anything that you would find in a backyard. Obviously, you can make this your own.
Sure.
You can totally throw in your own theme, a tire swing if you want to build a huge tree.
Yeah.
The sky's the limit, literally. So feel free to adapt to this, whatever you want to put in there. But this is a backyard, so everything looks like
A
backyard.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, music.
Music, worship wheel. So everything is sort of car related or race related, okay? So worship wheel. What's so cool about this year's songs? They were all written by apostolics.
Yes.
Well, that's what we had last year. They're all written by apostolics.
But specifically for this
Yes,
VBS.
for VBS.
Yeah.
So these are songs that you can't find anywhere else. Yeah. This is all original stuff. So very fun and exciting songs. In the beginning of your book here is a worship and media overview. So kind of like in your director's guide, you have an overview of what you're going to be singing all week and what to expect in each of the areas that you do sing. So that's kind of helpful. And in each of these books, there is a sheet here to kind of help you develop your team list. So at a glance, you can see who's helping you, who's on your team, and that is included in all the rotation guides.
And I'll go ahead and mention, I'll pull this out since we're here with the music. Of course, we have a CD that has all 8 original songs right here. So if you want, whether you're doing the small group and you've got the CD player there with the small group, or if you're in a big church sanctuary and you're running it through the soundboard, whatever, we've got all the songs here on the CD.
Yep.
Okay, so those are our guides to
Yes.
help our volunteers
So you should
and
have
our
a book
staff.
for everything you're
Yeah.
doing. You can pass these out to the people who are helping you. And again, this looks like a lot. Okay, I just want to pause here and say, for smaller churches, you say, you know what, we just don't have the staff. We can't do all of this. Okay, again, I'll reiterate. Pick what you can do. Pick what you want to do. What's the most important thing to you? You get your lesson, and if there's something, say, well, I can't feed everybody, but we can play games.
Yeah.
Do those 2 things.
Yeah.
Take what you can
Sure.
and plan those things. You don't have to do everything.
Yeah, and we've
So-
heard from a mix of churches from every scale, and everybody's really having a great time with it, no matter what amount and what degree of this they do. They really have had some incredible feedback. Families that have come into the church as a result. There's so many good things. We've got some other videos that talk about that. Okay, next up, I've got these 3 posters. Talk to me about those.
These are just advertising posters. These are posters to place around town, to place in your foyer at church, anywhere that you want to get people excited, spread the word. So you can place them at your library, at a gas station, somewhere that you know that a lot of people will see it. Put your information for your church down here and just get the word out. There's 2 small posters, and then there's a really big poster.
And the same deal with this then?
This is for, these are for your bulletins.
Okay.
So you could even use these as a poster somewhere if you wanted to put them up around town. And these are, you can copy these, but this is for your bulletin. So if you have bulletins every Sunday,
sure.
or something that you hand out to your church every Sunday. This could go in it.
Just add that right in. Okay, very good. All right, I've got another piece here.
Certificates.
Okay,
These
good.
are fun. These are for the kids. When they have completed their week in VBS, you can hand these out either on the Sunday after VBS. Say, hey, we've got a fun event on Sunday. Have a wrap-up service on Sunday, and hand these out to your kids. This will remind them, hey, we had a great week. You were part of the team, and maybe they can hang this up on their wall and remember, hey, come back to our church. We really enjoyed having you. So the kids really like to have these.
And I saw when we were flipping through that director's guide that we've got a model for if you want to do all 5 sessions, 3 sessions, 4 sessions. We can show you how in that director's guide to pick and choose best options for a smaller or longer VBS. But in any case, they can get this to celebrate what they've done.
If you only have 3 days to do VBS, we've got a plan for you. If you only have 4 days, we've got a plan for you. A weekend, that's all you've got?
It's doable.
It's doable.
Yeah.
And you can actually use this no matter how many days you have VBS.
Okay, well, I know what this is. This is our t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah, so we get a sample in here.
Yes.
That shows you kind of what you can do. And then I noticed this. There's a postcard that gives the instructions on how to order these. And the prices on this, we've worked really hard to keep these prices very, very affordable so that you can get one for every child. What's neat is you can contact the, it's not ordered from Pentecostal Publishing House directly, but we've set up an arrangement. You've got the contact information on here about who to go to get these. And if you want to contact them directly, you can customize this just a little bit.
You can get your church name added to it.
Yeah.
Whatever, if you've got a children's ministry name that you want to add to it, absolutely. You can contact them and they will do that for you. So
perfect.
All
right.
It's a great option.
All right, so we've got that little postcard in here with the t-shirt, how to go ahead and get all your t-shirts ordered. That's in the books as well, but just a convenient postcard for that. Okay, and I noticed on the other side of this postcard, we've got information about a new feature, the story and activity book. So I'm sure you worked on that. Tell us a little bit about this activity book that's an extra feature.
This just helps kids get more familiar with Crash McDash and Scooter. These are the characters that they will get to know during VBS, and this just helps them have a little bit of that at home so they can have a coloring book. There's activities inside, and it just helps them take that home. You can give this out at the end of VBS, or you can give this out as prizes during the Sunday after VBS. There's a lot of options you can have for this.
And this is really cool because it's got the same apostolic messages in the VBS that God loves us, He came to save us, and walks through that Hebrews chapter of our Bible heroes. So I think that's great. Very good. Okay, so I noticed we've got a little brochure in here. This may look familiar if you had Truth Odyssey, what to do when VBS is over. Let's use VBS as a great shot in the arm. You've talked in other videos about it has so many purposes.
Oh, yeah.
Shot in the arm for your church outreach. But when it's all said and done, you don't want to lose that momentum. So we've got some information in here about how to capitalize on this great energy that's going with your church and how to just roll forward everybody who's had a great experience at VBS into the programs of your church. So that's just some helpful info in there. And then last but not least at all, tell us about why do I have a USB?
This is awesome. This is the best part about this VBS is all of these extras and all of the guides, the music, extra visuals that you'll want to use.
The music videos,
PowerPoints, clip art, things that you'll want to use in your decorating. All of that is on this VBS. If you don't want to give out these physical copies of these books, or if you have a couple of people that you're giving multiple copies to, the guides are on here. You can send them through an email, Dropbox, Google Drive, whatever you use. This is very, very helpful. And it's just got extra stuff, extra goodies that you don't see here in the box. So that's why the USB is awesome. It's very, very helpful.
So basically, between the combination of all this stuff, you get everything you need. You may want to add additional things, like you mentioned. If you think of some cool thing to be like, oh, we're going to even do this, great. But everything you need is in this box in VBS.
Absolutely.
Wow. All right. So here's the deal. Until December 31st, or I should say through December 31st, we have the early bird pricing. Go ahead and get your VBS now. It doesn't matter when you're going to do this. If you're going to do this in the summer, if you're going to do some special cool spring revival thing with it, or even if you're not going to do it until August as some kind of back to school. Buy this now. If you get it before end of year, you get the special early pricing.
Yes.
And our team here would love to help you if you have questions about this.
Absolutely.
Is this doable? VBS is an incredible experience for the whole church. Great outreach event, and all kinds of wonderful benefits come from VBS. We can't say enough good things about it. We have just been so overwhelmed, thankful, grateful to God, and for the great team here for the incredible things that have happened through Truth Odyssey. I can just give you story after story of churches where children have gotten the Holy Ghost, families have come into the church from the community. Because of VBS, it can be an incredible experience for your church. So, pentecostalpublishing.com/VBS. Check out the faith race.
Yep.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Don't stop.